try to leave, you still make me wanna stay. You ask me to believe in the words that you say, but I can't be strong if you can't move on. Don't you think we've had enough of the drama you bring? Ain't you tired of thinking we can get through anything? 'Cause I can't move on if you can't be strong. But every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. And I'm waiting for a lifetime. So you say you wanna change, but lately things have been the same. And it's my heart you're holding back again. And I can't be strong if you can't move on. Every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. Now is the time for you to leave the past behind. We can run through fire and
Test, test, test. Good morning.
always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. When I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime.
And good morning. Welcome, one and all. JR here, coming to you from a chilly southern Minnesota. How the hell are you guys doing? It is the weekend. It is Saturday. Welcome to Coffee with JR. Or if you want to go by the old name, it's, what was it? JRs Coffee Shop Podcast. So, not so much a podcast as it is just, hanging out. Coffee with JR. That sounds more appropriate. So, anyway, where's that music? There we go. Sorry for the late entrance here. I was having some technical difficulties as usual. And just never learned my lesson, It's one of those things where you get an update, and you run the update, and everything breaks. So, anyhow, let me know in the comments section how you are doing. Or at least just say hi. Pop in and say hi, What do I got going on here? I got the Minnesota coffee mug. And Dunn Brothers this morning. I got the Dunn Brothers dark blend. Love me some Dunn Brothers. To the fine folks up there, thank you so much for the coffee. Appreciate it. Love you guys. a ton. I love going there. Anytime I go up to the Twin Cities, I'm always that's my stop, man. That's whether it's hanging out with friends or with clients or even with prospects. We always meet over there at Dunn Brothers in Apple Valley and hang out, and oh my God, love their coffee. And finally, this last time that I was there, hanging out with my good buddy Matthew, I saw that they had the Keurig, the K cups on the shelf, and oh my God, I had to get it. So anyhow, but yeah, let me know how you're doing in the comments section. Welcome to the Facebookers. How the hell are you? Good morning. Oh, let me move that over a little bit here. It's there we go. Let me know how you're doing in the comments section below. Let me know what you're drinking. Are you drinking coffee, tea, alcohol, whatever it is? Let me know, because I want to know. Who wants to know? Yeah, I want to know. So let me know. Good morning to the LinkedIn peeps. How the hell are you guys doing over there in the business side of the world? Love you guys. Yes, I am still a consultant. Yes, I am still working. I got to put food on the table, man. You know, I don't get a whole lot of donations. Speaking of which, if you want to donate, right here, Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. You can buy me a coffee. You can make a one-time donation, or you can even join the Cancer Sucks community for as little as $2. Dirt cheap. But anyway, yeah, thanks to the fine folks over there on the business side of the world. I've had a number of companies give me a few donations, some coffee. But anyway, yeah, I still got to put food on the table, you know, so I still got to do the consulting stuff. Got a number of clients that I do some consulting on the side, you know, from home via Zoom, and stuff that I just been doing, you know, all along. You know, a lot of times I've got clients that just, they don't give a shit that I'm battling cancer. They're like, man, we need you, you know, we need your help. So whatever, cancer, not, who cares? Get to work. So, but anyway, I love you guys over there on the business side of the world over in LinkedIn. Welcome, one and all. Hello to the Twitch. Good morning, I should say, to Twitch land. I missed out on a couple of people who were hosting me. I'm still not, to this day, I'm still just not used to the whole Twitch thing. And I'm still getting used to it, you know. And because I do multi-streaming, I sometimes miss out when somebody hosts me or somebody raids me or whatever, and so I missed out on a ton. I mean, I got a lot more followers. I'm up to like what, 115 followers, and I missed out on the last couple of raids, and so I apologize for that. I've got a lot of new followers on Twitch land, so welcome. I appreciate it. I'm not interested at all in the whole partnership program or whatever the hell you call it, being a partner or an affiliate or whatever the hell they call it now. Because of the whole, what do you call it? Exclusivity clause in the contract. And I've heard now that they're changing that. They're gonna change it. But until I get the word, I'm not interested, because I'm not even exclusive with my coffee. Why the hell would I be exclusive with? I'm not gonna just stream on one platform. Why would anybody do that? That's just stupid. So. But anyway, I do appreciate the fact that you guys are following me. You at least get notified when I go live. At least I know that I'm bringing some kind of value to the fine folks over on Twitch land. And so I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you so much for the follows. I love you guys. I love you all. To the fine folks on Twitter, hello. Instagram, hello. LinkedIn, hello. Twitch, hello. Facebook, hello. And to the fine folks on YouTube, hello. Let me, that was the one place I forgot to stop by this morning. So let me just pop over here real quick to YouTube and say, good Morning YouTubers. How's it going, eh? There we go. There we go. Nice. Let me see if the there we go. All right. So good morning to YouTubers. How the hell are you? Welcome. I appreciate you guys. Love you over there. I got followers everywhere, man. Incredible. Huge jump followers on the Instagram side of the world. Large number of people joining me over on the YouTube side of the world. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, and don't forget, if you're on the YouTube side, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here, let me throw that up on the screen here. Here we go. Don't forget to subscribe. If I bring any kind of value whatsoever to you on the YouTube side of the world, please consider subscribing to my channel. I got all kinds of new stuff coming down the pike. A lot of new podcasts, a lot of new stuff on the cancer side of the world, a lot of stuff on the business side of the world, and also my movie and music reaction videos. So don't forget to check those out on JR Reacts. I got a bunch of new stuff going up there this upcoming week, so don't forget next weekend, check it out. There should be a lot of new stuff on there. So make sure you chime in. No matter where you're at, if you're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever, make sure you say hello so I know you're there. And let me know, by the way, what are you drinking? Instead of the question of the day, it is the question of the day, actually. What are you drinking? Let me know. I've got the Dunn Brothers Dark Blend in the Minnesota mug. Got the purple and gold. Go Vikes. Skol. I don't know who we're playing. Who are we playing this weekend? Is it Detroit? Detroit? Go Vikes. Cheers. Oh, heaven. Anyhow, if you didn't get a chance to join me yesterday, then I'm going to do a quick little update. So for those of you who were with me yesterday, sorry, but I got to do an update because I got people texting me, DMing me, sending me messages, whatever, wanting to know what's going on. Give us an update. What's happening? I haven't been around for a couple weeks. So where do we start? Good news or bad news? All right, let's go with the good news first. The good news is, as you know, I mean, a couple weeks ago, I had mentioned that I was going to be doing my, my scans, my CTs, MRI, and my PET scans, and then I was going to do my blood labs, and then meet with the oncology team and kind of go over whatever the results were and stuff like that. So the good news is I am officially in remission. The scans came back clean, no more tumors. And the blood labs came back clean. CEA was at below a 5, so we were at, 4.4, I believe it was. And, yeah, everything was clean, man, So now I can focus all my efforts on helping Dad. So that's the good news. The good news is I'm in remission. Cancer has decided to go to sleep for now, and it'll try to kill me some other time. There still is no cure for colon cancer. So, I'm a stage 4 terminal cancer patient, but I'm in remission. So the cancer is there. It's probably, hiding somewhere in my left nut or something, or maybe under my armpit, or hopefully not in my brain. But for now, it's gone bye-bye. So, yeah. Rock and roll, man. I'm happy about it. I'm exhausted. But, I don't know that I could handle a fourth battle with cancer, so I was really hoping. You guys were hoping and praying and sending good juju my way. It all worked. I'm here to tell you, it all worked. And so thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much for all the fine folks who joined the Cancer Sucks community. Don't forget to pop on over there. Here's the link to it right here. Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. And you can buy me a coffee, maybe a celebratory coffee, maybe a birthday coffee. You can send a one-time donation, or you can join the Cancer Sucks community if you click on the membership tab for as little as $2. Dirt cheap. So thank you for all the fine folks who donated. I even was doing a fundraiser for my birthday, and so many of you had donated to the Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. Thank you so much for doing that. It means a ton to me. The money doesn't go to me. It goes to the cancer. It goes directly when you donate. It goes directly to the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. And all I can say is I appreciate it. They appreciate it a ton, more than you guys will ever know. And speaking of the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis, a lot of you have said, "Hey, I saw you on TV. I saw the commercial you were doing." I did that commercial 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It's still playing on TV, and now it's on the national level. You know how they say people, you get your 15 seconds of fame. Not exactly what I had in mind, because it was cancer, but Teresa was watching one of her, she's into that, I call it murder porn, but, she's into those crime shows, the TV, the serial killers, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't watch TV, so, but she's into these programs, these, whatever, serial killer shows or crime TV or whatever you want to call it. I call it murder porn. But anyway, she was watching some show on CBS, and the commercial I did 2 years ago or was it a year ago? Maybe it was a year ago. Yeah, maybe it was a year ago. Anyway, a while ago, I did a PSA, a public service announcement type commercial, TV commercial for the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, we got a couple of people who are going to do this. We had a spot that opened up. Would you be willing to do it?" Well, absolutely. When it comes to the Colon Cancer Coalition, I drop what I'm doing and I go help them out. They know they can count on me anytime, day or night. So I went up there and I did the commercial for that. And Teresa was watching one of her murder porn shows the other day on CBS. I don't know what the name of the show was, but she was watching this show on CBS, and the commercial came on, and she was like, "Well, what the hell? There's JR." So she paused it and texted me saying, "Hey, you got to come take a look at this. You're on TV." And I'm like, "What? On TV?" "Yeah, your commercial's on TV." Like, "I didn't do a commercial. What are you talking about?" So I went out there and she was showing me on the TV screen. I'm like, "Oh, that's the commercial I did for the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis." That was a while ago, and they're still showing it. It's still on. She said, "Yeah, it's," and then all week it was playing on CBS. So, now I got people saying, "Hey, I saw you on TV. It's like, well, what the hell? I know they showed it a lot on, I think it was it Fox? And NBC. I think those were the two ones or whatever, but now it's on CBS playing on a regular basis. And Teresa was like, "I keep seeing you all over the place." So anyway, that was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool. That number one was on there, but number two, that they're continuing to show that commercial because it's important. Usually when I've seen it or heard about it or whatever, it's always in March, which is colorectal cancer awareness month, and that's usually when it's on. So to see it all over the place on CBS during the month of September. That's great. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Like I always say, if I can just inspire at least one person to get tested, to get checked out, to get screened, it's worth it. I mean, it literally will save your life. So getting a colonoscopy, whether you're at the age of 40 or above, or, you have a family history, or especially, God forbid, you're having symptoms of colon cancer. So, rectal bleeding or bleeding in the stool, whatever. You need to get checked out. You need to get screened. So it's great that the commercial is on. I'm glad the message is getting out there. I'm glad people are seeing it. And it's wonderful. That's a good thing. So anyway, so I thought that was kind of cool. Danielle, good morning. How the heck are you? Yeah, good news to hear. Yeah, so the good news is, if you're just joining, I am in remission. So all of my scans came back clean. Woo! Blood labs were all clean. Everything's great. So my oncologist said, she was happy, of course, just ecstatic. And then I got to hang out with my oncology nurse as well, and Tanya's wonderful. Dr. Lerner is my oncologist at Park, and Tanya, the nurse, they're just phenomenal people. Anyway, I got to hang out with her too, and she was really happy about it. But anyway, Dr. Lerner said, "We'll see you in 6 months, man. You still got to do even though the scans came back clean, they don't see anything at all. You still got to do a colonoscopy. You never know. There might be a polyp in there that just wasn't seen or whatever. And like I always tell you guys, you got to catch it early. As long as you remove the polyps, you will not get colon cancer, because those are the things that turn into the tumors. And so anyway, so she's like, we'll see you back here in 6 months, and if everything checks out clean, then a year, and then if everything's clear after that, 5 years. So I just wanted one more year. I'm like, just give me another year, man. That's I just want one more year, and I've been saying that every year, and now we're in year 5, so that's great. I feel bad for those who didn't make it. I still have some of that, what do you call it? Survivor's guilt a little bit. Everybody who was diagnosed with colorectal cancer on the same day that I was, over there at Park Nicollet, have all passed away. I'm the only one left. And so that sucks. Some of those people, not all, but some of those people were good friends of mine, and got to know them on social media and got to hang out with them. And, unfortunately, they're not around anymore. And so, stage 4 colorectal cancer, it's, the odds of survival are not good. And, you don't want to let it get that far. So, but, I just wanted to be that 1 in 10 that made it 5 years. And so far I am. God dang that camera. Hold on. Sorry about that. So yeah, I am that 1 in 10. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be that 1 in 10 that made it 5 years, and I made it. It was a hell of a battle. I had to battle cancer 3 times. I'd beat it and come back. Beat it, it'd come back. Well, it never went away. So I don't like saying that I beat cancer, because I didn't. It was hiding, whether it was hiding in the liver, kidneys, lungs, wherever. And I've got, Mets to the lungs, plural. And I had to battle it 3 times. They ripped me apart, took my innards out, had to crap into a bag for a year. They put me back together again, turned me back into a human being, and after a year, I beat it. Second time, it spread to my left lung, and it was in a horrible place, nestled up against the aorta, and they had to rip me open again, and this time they cut my lung in half and put me back together again, turned me back into a human. And then the third time it came back in the right lung. And recently, a few months ago at the Mayo Clinic, they removed the tumor in the bed it was in. And now all my scans are clean. All my blood labs are clean. So 3 times. Third time was a charm. And I am now in remission. No signs of cancer. I'm considered NED, N-E-D. No evidence of disease. So, woohoo. That's great. That's awesome. I'm happy about it. I'm feeling good. I'm always looking good. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm always looking good. I'm pretty. And I know it. Just kidding. But anyway, yeah, so I'm happy. I'm a happy camper, and so that's the good news. The good news is I'm in remission, and we'll see how long it goes. I just want it to last another year, and like I said, I say that every year. I just want it one more year. Give me one more year, because there is no cure. So unfortunately, you got to do the tumor chasing and the chemotherapy and the radiation treatments and the surgeries, and it was a hell of a battle. It was all worth it. At the end of the day, it was all worth it. I don't do this shit for me. I do it for my family. And I've always said that, from day one. This is not about me. It's never been about me. It's about my family. And that's the reason why I do it. Because if it wasn't for my family, quite honestly, I probably wouldn't have done it. Or if I did fight, I probably would have given up after the first time. Because that was hell. That was just pure hell. But your family doesn't want to lose you. They don't want you to die. They want you to be around as long as possible. And so that's why I do what I do. That's why I fight, is for my family. So that's where I get my inspiration from. That's where I get my motivation from. That's where I get my everything from. So So yeah, third time's a charm. I'm glad. I'm happy. That's the good news. The bad news. All right. Yeah. The bad news is, hey, David, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. How the heck are you? And then the bad news, of course, is, Dad. For those of you who don't know, or those of you who joined or whatever, my dad was diagnosed with the same cancer as me. Stage 4. He's terminal cancer, colon cancer. The kind of cancer I have is genetic, so I didn't get it from my mom. So it only leaves you one other option there, or one other source, and that was my dad. So after I was quote unquote taken care of, because that's the reason why my dad didn't get checked out back in 2017 when he should have. Was because of me, because I was diagnosed with cancer. He felt, my dad's a caregiver, so that's all he does. He just cares about other people. He just wants to help all the time. He's a caregiver. And so his thought process was, I'll take care of me after you've been taken care of. So he focused all of his efforts on helping me. He was taking me to all my appointments. He was taking me to all my chemotherapy sessions. He was taking me to all my radiation treatments. He was taking me to all my surgeries. He was taking care of me at home, him and Teresa both, so, after the third time, then he finally went in and got checked out for himself. And of course, because he waited so long, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Stage 4 because it spread throughout his body. He's got mets to the lungs, the liver, the kidneys, everywhere. It was not good. It was not a pretty sight. Massive tumors. So, the choice then for him was, are you going to fight, or are you just going to, he's 73 years old. So, yeah, his choice was either just let it go and just, if it's time to go, it's time to go. Or do you want to fight it and see if you can beat it? Well, he says that he says that I inspired him to fight, and he wanted to fight. So we said, okay, what are the options? And the first thing obviously is chemotherapy. because he's got tumors everywhere. For me, when I was diagnosed, it was just in the colon, in the rectal column. And so, I was on a different kind of chemo. I got to take a chemo pill, which was a targeted chemotherapy. It targets just that tumor in the colon, nowhere else. And so I was able to do the radiation treatments and the chemotherapy every single day for 6 weeks. And it shrunk the tumor down small enough so that they could have a successful extraction. So they opened me up, cut me apart, took out the colon, took out the rectal column, cut it, took out the tumor, did everything, put me all back together again. While I was healing, I had to crap into a bag for a year, and then and do the cleanup chemotherapy, because you can't, for surgery you can't take out invisible cancer cells, so you have to do what's called cleanup chemo, and that was horrid. Some horrific stuff called oxaliplatin, and that was through the IV. I had a port after they destroyed my arm. We decided to put a port in, and then I did all my chemotherapy IV that way. And that was cleanup chemo. That would clean up all the invisible cancer cells and stuff like that. And so, but for my dad, because he's got tumors everywhere, he has to start where I ended. So he does the oxaliplatin through the IV to kill cancer all over and to shrink all the tumors up and stuff like that. And then when he goes home, he has to wear a pump, a chemo pump. It's the, what is it called? Folfox. And he has to wear that pump for 48 hours. So he goes in on Wednesday, and he gets hooked up, and then when he gets home, he's at home for 48 hours, and then I got to bring him back on Fridays, and then he gets the pump disconnected, and then he goes a week without it. So it's like a week on, week off, week on, week off. And so that's what he's been doing for about a month or so. And so he's well into it. I think he's completed 4 rounds of the Folfox, and he was gonna start the 5th one, or maybe did he complete 5 or 4? I don't remember now, but anyway, doesn't matter. So he was about to do it, and when he was at home, he got dizzy. He was out in the garage. He was taking his trash out. He lives with for those again who don't know us or me, my dad lives with us, and so he usually just takes out his own trash. He's got his own room, his own bathroom, and so every week he collects his trash and he takes it out to the garage, and we have the garbage bins out there. He got dizzy out there and fell right into the concrete and broke his arm. I did not know that till the next day. He didn't tell me that he fell and broke his arm. So, again, my dad's a caregiver. He doesn't want us to worry. He doesn't want to feel like a burden, all that kind of stuff. So naturally, he didn't say anything. Well, you can't hide a broken arm. You can't hide the black and blue, the swelling, all that kind of stuff. And so I was looking at something else. I forget what it was now. I don't remember now off the top of my head. It might have been checking out his rash that was associated with the chemotherapy or something. He gets these little marks and stuff on his hands and arms. And I noticed that his arm was black and blue and swelling and stuff. And he said, that's when he was like, oh yeah, well, I meant to tell you, whatever. I fell when I was out in the garage. And, I know what it was. His elbow. When he fell, he had scraped his elbow on the door frame of the garage. And so he had Teresa and I clean that up for him. And that's when I noticed the arm. And that's when he told me about actually falling and landing on his arm. This was the next day. So, he was in a lot of pain and stuff. So anyway, I told him, we got to take you in. You got to go in, at least to the urgent care right away, immediately. because, he's going through chemotherapy. And the reason they didn't move forward with chemotherapy that week was because his white blood cell count was low. And, when you're going through cancer treatment, you basically have almost no immune system. And especially if you're his age, he's 73, and, he needs to, whatever you call it, create or generate or whatever, white blood cells. They do a blood lab test before you get hooked up to the chemo. And they came back saying, nope, you got to take him home. And I'm like, what? Take him home for what? Yeah, he can't do chemo. His blood labs came back and they're really bad. He's obviously not eating. He's losing a lot of weight. He's not generating enough white blood cells, and he can't do it. So I had to take him home. Well, when you break your arm, because I'm like, well, where do the white blood cells come from? Well, they're created in your bones, in the bone marrow. Well, he broke his arm, so he's not creating. I mean, his body's busy healing his broken arm. So yeah, whatever he does have was being used up for that. And so they said, no, we can't do chemo. So anyway, I told him we got to go into the urgent care like right away because your arm is all messed up and whatever. So I took him into urgent care. He was there until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they kicked his ass out because the urgent care closes at 4. And they're like, you're just going to have to take him over to the ER. Because they did some scans, and they're like, yeah, he broke his arm, and he's got some blood clots up here by his port. And they're better suited to handle and manage blood clots over in the ER. And we're going to be closing anyway at 4. So take him over there. So I wheeled his butt over to the ER, and that was a nightmare experience. They only had one doctor on staff and one nurse. That's it for the entire ER department. And that's so if you didn't catch my live stream yesterday, I was bitching and moaning and whining and complaining about that because I just found that to be so unbelievably unacceptable. I don't get it. One doctor, one nurse. I don't get that, especially on a weekend. So anyway, that was a nightmare experience, and we ended up just leaving. The doctor did come in, put a little splint on him and wrapped it up or whatever, but he did it too tight. So my dad was in a lot of pain, a lot of swelling, a lot of black and blue, a lot of everything. And it was because it was on too tight. So we ended up taking that off. And once we took that off his arm, then he felt 1,000 times better. And the swelling has been going down every day. Keeps getting, down. So it's looking real good, real good. The black and blue is getting way better. The pain is way better. So anyway, so the good news is I'm in remission. The bad news is Dad fell and broke his arm while going through chemo, and so he's put on hold. Basically, he's in a holding pattern. He has to go in next week and do some scans because we were like I thought they were going to pull the plug on his chemo altogether. So they said, well, here's what we can do. Let's have him come back in a week and he can do the scans to see where are we at with regards to the tumors. Has it shrunken down enough where he's good to go for surgery? Or is he, does he just got to wait a little bit longer and he can pick up where he left off as far as the chemotherapy goes? So we'll know more once the scans are done. So he's going to go in next week, do the scans. We'll meet with the oncology team the very next day. We'll go over the results. We'll figure it out. And we'll come up with a game plan as far as moving forward with his cancer. So basically that's it. That's, the good news is I'm in remission. The bad news is Dad fell and broke his arm. So for those of you who are confused, some of you, few of you, thought it was me who fell and broke my arm. No. If you look at the posts that I posted, those pictures are of my dad. So the thing is, my dad and I have the same name. So I get it. I get the confusion there, especially for those of you who don't know who we are. And, So yeah, it's John Sarzosa Jr. So you'll see JR. That's why I go by JR, because there's too many Johns in our family. And my dad is named John. So he's John Sarzosa Sr. and I'm John Sarzosa Jr. And so, yeah, for those of you who don't know us, I can see where the confusion came in. But no, it was not me who fell and broke his arm. It was my dad who fell and broke his arm. It is my dad who's going through chemo. And so, anyway, I just need to make that clarification for any of you who didn't know that. Anyway, so that's the good news and that's the bad news. That is the update. If you have questions, comments, concerns, make sure you put the questions in the comments section below. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you put your comments in over on the side there of the video. If you're on Twitch, make sure you put your question in the chat. But yeah, if you have a question, comment, concern, whatever, make sure you post it. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that are cancer related, personal related, business related, whatever related. This is just our hangout session. This is what I call Coffee with JR. It used to be called JRs Coffee Shop Podcast, but now that the pandemic is over, COVID is over, and we can actually hook up for real, face-to-face, in a coffee shop. I figured, I don't know if I want to call it Coffee Shop Podcast, and it's not really a podcast. It's more of a hangout session. So I figured, Coffee with JR, that's better. I like that. Because that's what we're doing. We're hanging out here. We're having our coffee. We're chatting about whatever we want to chat about. And then after this is over with, we're going to do what we used to do. I've got Zoom all set up, ready to go, where we do the hangout session. That's where I get to see you, you get to see me. Because right now, when we do these podcasts, we do these hangout sessions, you can see me, but I can't see you. So what we used to do back in the day is when this was over, we would do the hangout session via Zoom, and then I got to see you. So it was kind of like hanging out virtually, so hanging out like at a coffee shop. And that was kind of cool because then I got to see your coffee mugs. I got, we got to talk about different coffee blends, different, we got to talk about whatever. It was truly a hangout session because we couldn't hang out at a coffee shop. So after this is over with, then we'll do the coffee shop hangout session. I'm kind of excited about that. I will post a link to that in the chat when we get closer to that. I was going to do that at noon, but because we got a late start and all the technical difficulties and stuff, it'll probably be a half an hour later than usual. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. Yeah, the snow, it is. It's snowing in the man cave. It is a chilly 52 degrees. So I'm freezing my baguettes off. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, good morning to the Facebookers. Love you guys. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Great to see everybody on this fine Saturday morning. JR here, coming to you once again live from southern Minnesota. Yeah, again, it's chilly 52 degrees. I don't know where you guys are coming in at. Let me know. But yeah, I'm doing the multi-stream again. The LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Hopefully Instagram will join the group. I've heard rumors circulating that Instagram will finally do the multi-stream thing. So I'm just waiting for the API to be released so that both Ecamm and Restream.io will be able to implement multi-streaming for Instagram. So that'd be kind of cool. I'm well over 800 followers now on Instagram, over 2,000 on LinkedIn. Just getting started with the YouTube side of the world, so I'm over 140 subscribers on YouTube. Well over 2,000 on Facebook, and Twitch is I'm up to 115 followers. So I'm basically getting close to about 5,000 followers overall. When it comes to the live streams, usually I'm getting about 40 when you combine all the platforms, and then I get well over 400 to 500 views afterwards. After it's, whatever you want to call it, replays or whatever. VODs, video on demand. Chiming in, Dave says, lovely Farmington, not far from you. Yeah, I do like Farmington. My sister, Michelle, used to live in Farmington. She just moved recently to Northfield, so she's actually real close to me. She's only about 15, 20 minutes away, just to the north of me in Northfield. But yeah, she used to be in Farmington for years. And my niece and nephew grew up there and went to school there in Farmington, and yeah, I love that area. It's just south of the Twin Cities, and it's still I consider that rural area, country land over there. So Apple Valley, yep. Burnsville, yep. Danielle, where are you at? You're coming in over there on the Twitch side of the world. Good morning. Good morning to all the fine folks in Twitch land. Hello to my LinkedIn peeps, to the business side of the world, to all my clients, my business associates. I want to call them business associates, co-workers, and business colleagues. Welcome. Miss you guys. And then the YouTube side of the world. Good morning to the YouTube side of the world. How's it going, eh? Getting ready to take a break here at noon. I got to take my meds, and I'm going to get some coffee and stuff like that. But I am available for questions, comments, concerns, donations. Speaking of which, yeah, right here. You can donate at Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. You can buy me a coffee. You can make a one-time donation. You can even click the membership button and join the Cancer Sucks community for as little as $2, man. $2. Dirt cheap. And every cent is very well spent on all of our medications, our nutritional type stuff. Like, my dad drinks those Ensures. It's like those high protein type stuff because he's battling cancer as well. And so, yes, it does indeed go to a very good cause, and it helps more than you know. Every dollar helps. Doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, or $1,000. It doesn't matter. It all matters. It's all appreciated, and it all is truly, truly helpful. So, if you are considering donating this month to a worthy cause or to something or whatever, please consider donating to me and my dad. Well, now that I'm in remission, it's mostly my dad. If you're on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like the video and consider following me. Especially if you want to get updates and you want to see the latest live streams. And I'm going to be doing a lot more now that I am in remission. I'll be doing my live streams. I'll be doing a lot of talks on cancer-related topics, on business-related topics, and, my usual, personal live streams like right now, the coffee shop type stuff. So doing a lot more. So much coming. We got the fall here now. I am not looking forward to winter. Here in Minnesota, we got, half a year of winter. It's 6 months. We got November. What do we got here? October, November, December, January, February, March. That's 6 months right there. And then usually it goes into April. But So 6 to 7 months of the year, it's winter. So I am not looking forward to that, especially with, the side effects of chemo you get for both me and my dad. We have massive neuropathy, which is, the pins and needles and stuff like that. It's called neuropathy. People who are diabetics are probably most familiar with what neuropathy is, but it's nerve damage. It's massive nerve damage. Chemotherapy destroys your nervous system, and you end up with what's called neuropathy. You can get those pins and needles, and in your hands, feet, tongue. It's ridiculous. It's not a fun thing. But anyway, if you guys are considering donating this month, please consider donating at ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. That's my page. And you can buy me a coffee. That's correct. It's a real coffee. And John, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Beatrice, thanks for the like. David, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Justin, thanks for the like. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. And, I can't do what I do without you guys. So, you see that scrolling ticker at the bottom of the screen there. These are all the fine folks who have made donations, who have joined the Cancer Sucks community, who have bought me a coffee. Everybody from ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. Those are the fine folks who have already gone there and donated. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I love you all. And then, of course, the top tipper, the latest tipper, the latest follower, those are all on the screen here. And, What do we got this morning? 15? That's not too bad. 15 viewers right now on all the platforms combined. So that's not bad. All right, it's 12 noon where I am. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's 12 noon here. I got to take my meds. I'm going to get a refill right here in the Minnesota mug. I'm drinking the Dunn Brothers, the dark blend. Thanks to the fine folks at Dunn Brothers. Thank you guys so much for the coffee. Appreciate it. It's almost gone. They finally got the Keurig K-Cups. So I was just super excited when I was hanging out with my good buddy Matthew up in the Twin Cities I got to stop at Dunn Brothers, and I saw that they had the K-Cups. So I just freaked out. I got all excited, and they were like, man, you got to get it. And now I got it. Get it, got it, good. So, David, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Danielle, thank you so much for joining. Hello to the fine folks there on Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. And like I say, soon... Oh, there goes the camera. Hold on. Like I said, hopefully very soon it'll be including Instagram as well. So I've heard rumblings. I've heard the rumors that Instagram is going to release the next API, and it's going to include multi-streaming. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. I've got well over 800 followers now on Instagram. So they all want me to do my live streams over there, but it's like I do it here, and I include everybody. It's just that Instagram doesn't allow multi-streaming right now. So it's the only platform that is not included when I do the multi-streams. So hopefully that'll be a thing of the past, and I'll be able to include Instagram. So yeah, I love you guys over there on the Instagram side of the world. I never thought in a million years that any of my pictures, my pathway pictures and my coffee mugs, I just did it for fun. I just posted up there, and I had no idea that so many people were gonna just really enjoy those pictures. So that's great. It's a good thing, because there is a meaning behind every one of those pathway pictures, and there's only a few of you who figured it out. But anyway, all right. Like I said, I gotta take a quick break, make a pit stop, get a refill on the Java Juice, take my meds, and then I shall return, and we'll pick up where we left off. And we will, maybe we'll play a couple games, but we'll also do the hangout session and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope all is going well. I will return. Just give me a little bit here, and we'll continue on with our hangout. So be right back. Hang tight. All right. And I'm back. Back in black. I hit the sack. How's it going, eh? How the heck are you guys? JR here coming to you once again live from southern Minnesota. Let me know how you're doing in the comments section below or on the side if you're in the YouTube side of the world or if you're in Twitch in the chat. Danielle, how the heck are you? Good morning. Love to see you guys over there on the Twitch side of the world. Good morning. What's up with the camera view there? Oh, that's my, okay. Wrong camera view. Let's see here. Can I change that on the fly? Let's see here. I'm on my own here this morning, so I got to do everything myself. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Good morning, LinkedIn. How the heck are you guys? Oh, let me move that over. There we go. Good morning to my LinkedIn peeps. Good morning, Twitchland. How the heck are you? How's it going, eh? Good morning, YouTubers. How the heck are you guys doing over there in the YouTube side of the world? How's it going, eh? Danielle, good morning. How the heck are you? Great to see you. David, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Cheryl, how the heck are you? Good to see you. Starbucks, Pike's Place. Oh, is that that must be is it the blend? That's their darkest roast. Oh, you disappeared on me here. Where you go? There you go. And I have my Keurig set to strong brew. I do too. Yeah, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. And you got the Starbucks Pike's Place. Their darkest roast. Nice. I like it. And I've got let's see here. I switched mugs on you guys while I was making a pit stop and had to get a refill on the Java juice. So I got the new mug. Let's see. I got too many mugs here. You guys send me mugs. This one is the Minnesota, the Moose mug. Ginormous mug. And I've got the, I was drinking the Death Wish and the, I forget what I was drinking now. But anyway, Dunn Brothers. Here we go. So I got the Dunn Brothers. They sent me their darkest blend. They finally got the Keurig K-Cups. Eco-friendly packaging, reduced blah, 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 blah. And they have a mesh bottom pod, which is really cool. It's kind of like a little filter or something like that. It's not the hard plastic. Intense flavor and body with traces of cocoa and tropical fruits. Complex and earthy. This blend is roasted in the tradition of our popular French roast. It's their darkest blend ever. Dunn Brother. Oh, there goes my camera. Damn it. There we go. So anyway, that's what I got rocking this morning. The Dunn Brothers K-Cup, the dark blend. Phenomenal. And of course, Death Wish sent me their darkest roast, the dark roast, the world's strongest coffee. Dark roast, bold flavor, reliable, doesn't ask questions. Our OG single serve cups may be the only morning something. What does it say here? I ripped it open here. It may be the only morning friend you'll ever need, if you're lucky. Each cup of Death Wish coffee brews smooth and more caffeine to fuel your busiest days. Nice. But right now, it's the Dunn Brothers, and I love me some Dunn Brothers. Let me know how you guys are doing in the comments section, in the chat, wherever you are at. Let me know how it's going. This is Coffee with JR. That would be me. Just a quickie, in case you're just joining, quick update. The good news was I am in full remission. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for all the prayers, the lovely, awesome juju you send my way. You guys are always pulling for me, praying for me, sending me juju, in addition to sending me mugs and coffee and gift cards and text messages and DMs and everything. You guys are phenomenal. So I couldn't do what I do without you guys. But yeah, that's the good news is I'm in full remission. Woohoo! And the bad news, Dad fell and broke his arm, and they had to put chemo on hold. So I will take him in next week to get his scans, and we're going to take a look and see where those tumors are at. Are they small enough? Have they shrunken down to a size that they can have a successful extraction? If so, then we can plan surgeries. If not, then we need to plan on picking up chemo where we left off. But right now he's healing up nicely. I helped him take the, whatever you call it, the cast off. And he says he feels 1,000,000 times better. The swelling has gone down significantly. The black and blue is starting to go away, and he's able to move his hand again. And yeah, he's doing much better, today. And, he also sends his love. He says, thanks for all the messages, for all the Facebook notes, for all of the everything people have been, sending cards, sending their love to my dad. He is doing better. So long ways to go, but he's doing better. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for the coffees at Ko-fi, 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 ko-fi.com/JSarzosa, right here at the bottom of the screen here. Oh, right down here. ko-fi.com/JSarzosa. And you can buy us a coffee. You can make a one-time donation. You can also click the membership tab and join the Cancer Sucks community for as little as $2. So thank you guys. That scrolling ticker at the bottom, those are all the people who have donated, who have bought us coffees, who have joined the Cancer Sucks community. Thanks to all you guys. Like I say, we can't do what we do without you guys. So we appreciate you more than you will ever know. Keep them coming because, we are still in need. Dad needs to get his drinks. He drinks those, what do you call them, Ensures. They're high protein because he continues to lose weight, and he gets bitched at every time I bring him into the cancer center. They, bitch at him. The only thing he gets bitched out about is the weight thing because he keeps losing weight and he's not eating as much as he should. He is eating, but when you eat once a day, that's not good. He needs to eat more than just once a day. And so, we're working on it. He's getting there. And, but yeah, he still has to get those drinks, those Ensures. They did send us some coupons, which is great. They sent us some, what'd they send us? Like $3 off coupons, which is great because they're very expensive. But he needs to have, when it comes to the nutritional side of his battle with cancer, he's got to have them, but they're expensive. And so you guys have been helping out with that. We appreciate it a ton. So yeah, when you make a donation, it does go to a good cause. It does go to good use, and we appreciate it more than you guys will ever know. So yeah, keep it coming. We appreciate it. And, I'll keep you guys posted as far as what's going on with his, battle with cancer, and we'll know more next week. Cause like I say, we're just going to do those scans. And we'll see. Hopefully his tumors are small enough now where we can go in and, surgically get those removed. But if not, then we can at least pick up chemo where we left off. So his blood labs are looking good right now as of today. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what those scans look like next week. And then we'll meet with the oncology team, form a plan, and go from there. So yeah, if you're just joining us, the good news, I'm in full remission, thanks to you guys. And the bad news was my dad fell and broke his arm, so he's healing up from that. And yeah, that's where that is all at. So if this is your first time here, make sure you chime in. I'd love to meet you. Make sure you say hi, at least say hi. Let me know what you're drinking. This is, after all, Coffee with JR. That's me. I'm coming to you live from southern Minnesota. It's chilly. It's like 52 degrees? Oh, my widgets aren't working. Uh-oh. What's up with that? Interesting. Well, when I went live, it was 52 degrees. So I'm coming to you from a very chilly southern Minnesota. I missed the hosts and the raid on the Twitch side of the world. Sorry. Again, I'm still getting used to the whole Twitch thing. I'm trying to keep my eye on everything. I'm doing a multi-stream, so we're talking Twitter, we're talking LinkedIn, we're talking Twitch, we're talking YouTube, we're talking Facebook, So I'm trying to keep my eyes on everything at the same time. So if I missed you, I am very sorry. I'm over 114 followers on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the follows. If you are on the Twitch side of the world, consider following my channel. If I bring any kind of value to you whatsoever, whether it's the personal stuff, the business stuff, or even the cancer-related stuff, a lot more coming down the pike. So consider following me, consider subscribing, consider donating. It's all good stuff. So I don't know what's wrong with the chat. Oh, it's not updating? What the hell? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I've always had a problem with that. It's just, I always have to like manually update it or I don't know, whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, it's working again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let me know where you're coming in from. I'm in southern Minnesota. I don't know where you guys are at. I know, David, you said lovely Farmington, not too far from me, so that's great. We were talking yesterday about the IGHers. I didn't know I had so many IGHers folks tuning in yesterday. That was great. We had a long chat about, back in the day, all the different places and stuff in Invergrove that aren't there anymore. So that was a lot of fun. Yep, just give me a second. I had a hard time pulling up the YouTube side of the world, so. All right, there's YouTube. Okay. Yep, just give me one more minute. Yep, just give me one more minute here. Trying to get stuff connected again. So I'd dropped off of YouTube, so I'm just getting everything back online. So. All right, I think I got my stuff there. It's all right. Let me do one more test. Yep, that looks good. All right, so right below the chat window, there's my social media stuff. Everything from YouTube to LinkedIn to Instagram, all of it. All right. What do we got here? Okay, we got the Minnesota Moose mug. There we go. And this morning I'm doing the Dunn Brothers, the dark blend. So cheers. Oh, heaven. Awesome stuff. I absolutely love the Dunn Brothers stuff. If you're ever in the Twin Cities and you're looking for a hangout spot, make sure you check out Dunn Brothers. There's not too many of them, but phenomenal coffee shop. Phenomenal coffee shop. Awesome staff. Absolutely wonderful coffee. Great place to hang out. Dunn Brothers. I go to the one in, I believe it's Apple Valley. And absolutely love going there. Twitch side of the world. Thanks so much for the... Earlier, there was a raid /host/ I missed out on that stuff. So I will take just a quick second to say... let me pull that up real quick here. What do we got? Jamie SMB. Thank you so much for the follow. Notorious Adrian. Thank you so much for the follow. RA1 Esher, thank you so much for the follow. Guild, thanks so much for the follow. Parish Eelton, thanks so much for the follow. And the most recent one, Mama Oso 525. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you guys over there on the Twitch side of the world. The latest follower you'll see on the screen down there, Mama OSO 525. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments section what you are drinking. This is, after all, Coffee with JR. So, cheers. Oh, I absolutely love that stuff. Let me know what you're drinking. Coffee, tea, alcohol, whatever it is. I want to know what you're drinking. So let me know. After this, when we're all done, we will do what we did back in the day, which is the hangout session, the after party, where we get to hang out together, face to face, on Zoom. I will post the link in the comment section, and we'll be able to hang out. I get to see you. You get to see me. That's your opportunity to show off your coffee mugs, talk about the coffee blends, talk about whatever you want, whether it's cancer related, whether it's business related, or just personal. You just want to just say hi or whatever. We get plenty of people in there that just want to just hang out and chat, just as if we were at an actual coffee shop. So make sure you at least pop in to say hi. Yeah, because like right now, I mean, you can see me, but I can't see you. So the hangout session, the post after, whatever you want to call it, I call it an after party. It's the hangout session, but it's my opportunity to see you guys, and you get to see me, and we get to show off our mugs, tell some lies, the usual. It's just a hangout session. So just it's the same thing as if we were hanging out at a coffee shop, except it's virtual and it's via Zoom, and we have a lot of fun in there. So be sure to pop in there. I will be posting the link to the hangout session in the comment section shortly. So, in fact, since we're only 7 minutes away from that, I want to fire up the room ahead of time. Pop over there. All right. So here's the link. That is the link to the after party. I don't think it's showing up on Facebook. So let me pop over to Facebook. Facebook. All right, there you go. That is the link to the hangout room. So be sure to join if you'd like. So in about 2 minutes, we're going to jump over to the hangout session. So for the rest of you, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the coffees. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the biddies. Thanks for everything. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time around. If I don't get a chance to see you in the hangout session at the after party, then I look forward to seeing you at the next live session, probably Monday or Tuesday. I'm guessing Tuesday. And for sure on Wednesday, because that's when I'll know the plan for Dad moving forward. So, and then Friday again for the late night chill and chat, and then again on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for the Coffee with JR. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Hope you have a absolute. If I don't see you, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's gorgeous out there. Make sure you get out and about. Stay safe, of course. It's a crazy world. And yeah, if you get a chance and if you got some time to kill, make sure you hop on over to the hangout session and at least pop in and say hi. It's our opportunity to see each other face to face. You can show me your coffee mugs. Yeah, and just have some fun, you know? It's no different than if we were hanging out at the actual coffee shop. So look forward to seeing you there. If not, again, I look forward to seeing you at least next week on the next live stream. So, yeah, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Cheers. See ya.